Okay, boom. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of the word, Benny Bro, the one with the word, the one with the flow. I'm coming at you live, man, 1223, and we got some new content for you and the team, man. Flip and team. I need crowns in the King Truth, man. This King Truth, man. You know what I'm talking about? But boom, this gonna be a leak call with Whack 100, Loose Cannon, and BMF Blue Da Vinci, man. So boom, what it's gonna be is Lil Da Vinci is calling and talking to Loose Cannon, right? So this is another pattern of what Black 100 and Loose Cannon were doing for months, maybe even years. They were recording calls. They were recording calls, not letting the person know the call is recorded. Now it gets to be a heated discussion about Big U between Loose Cannon, Whack 100, and Lil Da Vinci. And so basically, it gets so heated to the point where this would be something to be able to, hold against BMF with Da Vinci. So we're gonna get right into this. Before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that hype button, follow the socials, tick, tick, and let's say Twitch, Kick, Discord, Rumble, IG, and TikTok, man. Hype, like, the notification bell so you know when we live. Let's get into the content. Let's get right into the content. Appreciate Misguided Media for the clip. Let's get into it. Appreciate Misguided Media for the clip. Let's get into the content, y'all.
It starts with whack. So at the end of the day, let's call him. Yeah. All right, go ahead. You gonna make me anyway. Come on, nigga. Go ahead, bro. No, you gonna make me anyway. Hey, Lou, you gonna make me anyway. So just make it happen. And still though, for real, even right. You, my nigga. Right. Hold on, right. Even you. Right. You heard what I said? Yeah, what you say? What I was saying. Lou. I got Lou on the phone. I got Big U guy. That's Big U's man. Big U's Big U guy. It's around the corner from live at. So I got like two sprinters of my aunties, cousins, my kids, and all this shit in the vans because they're gonna all accompany me to go do these little podcasts I'm doing. I'm in town, my family come, and it's a family thing with me at this point. So when 600 was on the phone, I told him, hey, bro, pull up over here to the what's I'm finna get off the freeway. My family, my mom, my mom was gone, but my sisters, my auntie, my cousin, my son, my nephews, the cameraman and shit, they was eating inside of Fridays waiting for me to pull up, and it was all in the parking lot, like around the vans. I mean, the sprinter truck. So I told Six, I was like, bro, he was like, oh, I'm in that area. When I told him what I was doing and where my people was at in that Friday's parking lot, which is around the corner from Dresden, he's gonna meet us in the parking lot. We finna pull up and go to the valley, right? So 600 was like, oh, nigga, I'm right around the corner from there. I was like, pull up, bro. I want to meet you anyway, nigga. Like, you feel me? I'm on some homie shit, bro. Like, I ain't in the middle of all that shit. I don't know draws, none of that. You feel me? So I ain't looking at it like how y'all really looking at it. I'm looking at it like this nigga for my niggas, loose for my niggas. I don't really know y'all personally. I want to meet y'all niggas too. Y'all, Dino come spend the night sleep in my house in Miami. It's my man, bro. So if he y'all man, then just by default, y'all my man supposed to be. I thought that's how shit went. You know what I'm saying? So I was just inviting bro over there before we took off so I could really meet him, kick the G with him, maybe get a flick with him or something like that. I'm on that type time. So for me to wake up in the morning, I got 83 calls from the whole coast telling me that 600 is sin. I'm trying to line him up and all this weird shit. I'm like, bro, I can't believe they doing this. It got to be just for the money or something like that.
No, okay, look. Okay, so I heard you right, but think about this, right? So if you look at it as right, if you try to get you call whack and you tell whack to kickback from with the big.
I didn't just tell him. See, it wasn't like that either, bro. I was just giving my opinion. I'm just like, bro, I wish. If he goes, the nigga ready to go listen to all the tapes or whatever, if he record me, I'm like, my nigga, I just wish niggas would just say that shit, bro. Because it ain't, to me, it ain't nothing that big. Niggas ain't all dead and shit.
No,
it's real. I didn't know. I know now. I know now. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. I didn't have all the information, bro. So if I didn't have all the information, then I can't be moving with that malice intent that everybody's thinking that I was moving with, because I didn't even know none of this shit. I didn't even know that my cousin was playing these internet games and being another person in the $2,000. I found out all this information yesterday with me and Wack arguing back and forth on the phone, bro. I never knew none of this shit. So like niggas making it seem like I don't even know Eugene. I don't know cuz, bro. He know my older cousins and them. I don't know him, bro.
Yeah, and that's what we were trying to tell
you. I ain't from 6-0 either. I'm from East Coast. I don't move off with the 6-0s too, homie. I'm from the Coast. I know we be rolling coasters, but I don't move off that. That's y'all shit, bro. And you supposed to know that. Like, cuz ain't over there with them niggas. He don't know them niggas over there. He don't be in the 60s on 10th Ave or nothing. I ain't never did that. I don't know them, bro. You feel me? I said I got a problem with them either, but I don't know that. I know, but that's gonna never move on. Look, bro, I ain't gonna never move on y'all. And Wack is my bro, my nigga. That's my nigga, bro, for real. I'ma still say it to right now, even if you mad at me or whatever. I love cuz. That's my nigga. Yeah, but he's my dog. My nigga, he rides for me harder than all these niggas do, bro. You think I don't know that?
Yeah, so you have to think about this, Blue, right?
Okay.
When you say something about like Wack or whatever, and he just went to bat with you about you the other day.
Okay, so now listen, you're right. But when Cuz asked me, man, you shoot that nigga Wack like that, did Wack tell you what I told him?
Yeah, but even if a nigga say something like that, automatically.
Nah, because it wasn't about this. It wasn't about y'all or nothing, bro. We were talking about some whole other business and shit. And then Dino sent me the shit where niggas was going hard on J Diggs. He sent me the clip or whatever. Niggas going on hard on J Diggs. It say nigga Wack 100 and loose cannon, them snapping on J Diggs in defense of Blue Division, right? Yeah. So Dino sent it to me. I'm on the phone with Heavy at the same time. I'm like, yeah, nigga, Wack now smacking niggas around for me now. Mind you, at this point in time, I don't know what's going on with all that. This is my big cousin. Used to change my diapers when I was a kid. We're not talking about what they're doing gangbanging. I'm with my dad, my mom, my aunties, my cousins, and I just came from LA from being in Miami for a year and a half. And it's like a family reunion, bro. So then my daddy say, call Pistol and get your cousin Pistol because your cousin Heavy want to talk to you. So when he's talking to me, we talking about regular shit. And then Dino sends me this thing with y'all, and I say, yeah, nigga, my nigga Wack, them out there smashing right now, nigga, they la. And then I copied it and I sent it to my cousin, like, look, nigga, this my nigga. So he's like, so you really fuck with that nigga like that?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, nigga, that's my nigga, bro. I said, look, bro, when them niggas start coming at me and shit, I said, ain't nobody came to my defense but Wack. I said, nigga can't say shit to me about Wack. I don't give a fuck what he did or none of that, because it's on a different level for me, because I don't care. They can't really tell me nothing about it. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, so
I told my cousin that, but it wasn't a thing. So he was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And then we just finished talking. We talking about shit that happened back in the day at grandma's house and all of that. It wasn't a thing where we was on that like that. I just got some information. I mentioned something, and he was like, damn, you fuck with that nigga like that? And I told him, nigga, hell yeah. Get the niggas on the line. They'll tell you. I told him, nigga, hell yeah, but Wack, that's my nigga, dog. And so,
so Blue, look, this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? When you said you mentioned those names, right? And then you mentioned 6 to pull up. Automatically.
No, see, he was just on the phone
trying to line a nigga up. You do that, but
listen, but ain't none of them with me, bro. Ain't none of them niggas with me. I'm moving with my family.
We don't know that.
Ain't no 6-0s with me. Ain't no Big U with me. My cousin doing 25 years in prison. Nigga, my mama just left. My aunties is here. My cousins, my son, my nephews. This is what's really going on in real time. Y'all trying to make it on some street shit. I invited 600 there out of respect for Dino and y'all being click, and I'm trying to fuck with y'all niggas too. So I said, look, I ain't never met him, homie. And I'm out here in the streets. I don't do all this telephone shit, nigga. I want to look a nigga in his eye and touch his body, nigga. I'm a street nigga for real, homie. I don't know what they told you to do. I'm just like you, homie. Niggas is telling me nigga Luce is out here. Huh?
They said the same thing.
But it wasn't never no malice intent or nothing, bro. Let me tell you something. He would have came to that parking lot. That nigga would have met my son. That nigga would have met my mama's sister, my oldest auntie. That nigga would have met my cousins. He would have seen where they was from. Niggas go Parkside for the crib, nigga. Scooby, this is my original cousin from original Parkside. I got gangsters over here, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with that 6-0 shit. Nothing to do with y'all beef, bro. I was just having them pull up on me as a man so I could meet him like a man. And look at him face to face and shake his hand, bro. That was just
if you and Black have a
okay, man. Love you, man. I love you, man. Okay. Hold on, my grandpa's walking out. My grandpa's walking out. Okay, baby.
I see you.
Okay.
I see you.
Okay, y'all. Be careful. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that out of respect, even with that going up on you, he don't have to talk to you or anything like that. Just for the love he got for you, he gonna go up the back for you. You know what I'm saying? So,
I already know. That's never been a question, Luce. That ain't never been no question. I know that, and I wasn't dissing. I didn't do nothing wrong. I just told this nigga, bro. I just wish. I said, I just wish. I didn't say them niggas said. But none of that. I said, bro, I just wish niggas could just say fuck all that. But I do understand that a nigga can't tell me that about me. Niggas be trying to tell me that shit about me, and I be feeling the same way. Nigga, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. That nigga that put my life in danger. Look, bro, that nigga that put my life in danger while I'm having a brand new baby, nigga. That mean he's more key while I got brand new kids in my heart. Exactly, but I wasn't thinking about it like that, homie, and I said I was wrong. I told Dino this morning, once he kicked it to me like that, and I got a chance to just think about it, in hindsight, and it was even more than that, because, see, niggas got to understand this too, Luce. I'm 46 years old, right? I've been around here for a long time before I even left to go in the world and doing all that BMF shit, right? Then I got family members, that's actual family members from everywhere, nigga. From the 8/8s to the 100s, nigga, to the everywhere, bro, to the 40s, all over the land. These is my blood family members everywhere. Okay? So, what's happening, bro?
You were saying you was going to use meat to, you was coming out here to block meat and all that other stuff.
No. I said, listen, that started in Detroit, homie. I said, if y'all see what I'm doing, y'all can see how I'm moving. Niggas was saying there was a narrative out there. Blue can't come to Detroit. So I said, all right, let me put me a little play together and run through Detroit. I love for a nigga to say I can't come somewhere because I'm coming outside. Full contact sticks in the niggas. That's what I do. For real, that's what I did for Meech. Bro, I'm the nigga, bro. I'm the nigga that did all that shit for Meech, bro. Meech ain't bust no gun. Meech wasn't having no fight. Y'all can put this all over the internet because everybody knows.
Nah, listen.
That was my niggas that did all that.
That Biggie was at the table.
At what table? At what table? What table are we talking about? Just because I told niggas that I'm trying to turn BMF into brothers moving forward, and I would love to see the West Coast turn gang banging into the Hall of Fame like Mafia people did, and they got museums about the Mafia and all that shit, but our gang banging is stuck on some nigga shit, and can't none of the niggas get paid off their real content for their life. That's the line I'm pushing, homie. It ain't got nothing to do with gang banging or none of that. It got something to do with everybody getting paid off their life experiences, bro. That's all that. I promise you, Luce. I promise you, cuz. I don't know.
See, the thing is, we all.
That's all I was on, though, bro.
With Big U is a rag. So
but it don't got nothing to do with Big U. What I'm doing, and y'all making it about Big U. No, this is because Heavy is my cousin. This don't got nothing to do with Big U. I don't know, cuz. I keep telling y'all.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
nigga not doing. Big U ain't doing nothing with me. Cause I don't know him like that to do nothing with him. So it's cool. I say what's up here, Crip, whatever. That's cool. Yeah. But I don't know cuz like that to be doing business with him and then cutting and niggas. Nah, y'all got it up and it hurt me to my heart, to my core, nigga. That Wack even did that stupid ass, silly ass, big ass shit. That's some big ass shit Wack did. Cause he know better, cuz he know I ain't finna do no stupid ass shit like that. These niggas know me, bro. No, but that shit all for content and playing. And I told niggas I ain't out here for the content and playing, bro. All about content and playing is my life on that BMF shit. I don't play with the West Coast and this gang shit.
But you know, if black feel a certain type of way, there's gonna be fucking nigga, mama, auntie, grandma.
I mean, that's cool. That's why I don't react to that. You're right. You're right. I know him. So I don't react to that. I already know how he is. He ain't doing that for real. He just talking. He just talking though. No, so I know if he say that to me, bro, I know it ain't gonna come to that. He just get mad, and that's how dude is, bro. Niggas gotta remember, Game called me, nigga, when they came to Atlanta, nigga, after that Young Thug shit. And he had moved whack them around Atlanta like that, so they straight, they can poke their chests out. Ask them, they'll tell you. That's what I'm cut from. Niggas call me to bring all the niggas and guns. I don't know who they think they playing with anyway. I just left the niggas, so I ain't gonna never go left on him because he my man. He can't say nothing to make me so mad at him to go against me, bro.
Wack is definitely gonna get busy. Wack is gonna definitely.
You didn't hear what I said. I don't think you heard what I said.
What you say?
I said that when he be doing that to people and saying "fuck your mama, nigga," how many niggas he done went and killed? He done told "fuck your mama" too. He ain't doing it, bro. That should be for content. I ain't say he won't do it. I'm not saying that. So we gotta be clear all the time. He a gangster. Whack a fuck nigga over. Don't get me wrong on my words. See, that's the problem when I be talking. Niggas be taking what I'm saying and making it mean what they want it to mean.
No,
Whack ain't no home. Whack ain't no bust. No. But Whack done told 1,000 niggas your mama, and how many of them he done went and fucked over? Probably 2.
No, but you have to also think about it.
The little nigga in Vegas, he punched in the face that my nigga chasing around right now. My nigga chasing the little nigga, he punched in the face in Vegas around as we speak.
Yeah, but okay, but Blue, really listen to me and hear me out, right?
I'm hearing.
So we're gonna keep it funky, right? So the thing is, you say something about even bringing up the rat nigga Big U, right? A nigga already gonna be on pins and needles because it's like you don't know the situation, so you didn't know.
I don't. All I know is I know all the Crips and shit around here. Niggas ain't got that same narrative. There's a whole bunch of reputable niggas that is opposing what niggas are saying. That's why I stay out of all that. That ain't my business. No, that's their business, bro. I'll still fuck with you whether he was bad or not. I'll fuck with Wack whether he's bad or not, because that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I got different business with Wack. I don't got no business with Eugene, but I got different business with Wack. Okay, and I really need that nigga to help me, bro. And I don't want this shit to be my relationship with Wack, period.
So I think that you and Wack should have a conversation.
We tried last night, bro, but we were screaming back and forth for like an hour, bro.
The reason why you was screaming is because fuck all that. Y'all have real love for each other. So there shouldn't even be no conversation.
I mean, it really wasn't supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be because it wasn't one like that on my side. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but when you invited 6 out, right? You invited 6 out. You had Papa LQ that we don't fuck with.
No, I didn't. See, y'all wrong again. No, Papa LQ, no, he was not. No. See, y'all wrong and y'all jumped to conclusion because y'all looking on Instagram instead of calling the nigga like a gangster. Y'all supposed to call me like, what's up with this Papa LQ in your background? You up there with him? That you check me like that. Don't play with me and look at the Instagram and then think something and then go start talking on the internet. That's weird nigga shit. I'm a gangster, bro. I'm gonna talk to you. All you gotta do is talk. Hey, what's up, nigga? Papa LQ, you trying to line niggas up? That's how you get that blue, bro. And I ain't gonna take it as no disrespect or nothing because I'm gonna tell you, nigga, y'all niggas crazy as fuck. Nigga, I'm going to the valley. Listen, I'm going to the valley to meet Papa LQ so he can take me to your mouth. Motherfucking a podcast, bro. None of this got nothing to do with 60s, Big U, gang banging. Y'all think I've been knowing Papa LQ since I was 17 years old, bro, doing music. CJ Mac, Papa LQ, when there was a group, nigga, I was their little homie trying to do the music under them. This don't got nothing to do with Wack them. I know Papa LQ not because of Rolling 60s, because of Razzcast. So niggas gotta understand and know what they talking about when they talking. This ain't had nothing to do with 60s or none of that.
I know. You say
look, Luce, all these niggas be loving me. Just like how Wack love me, all them other niggas love me too, because they know me as a kid from being out here doing my shit. When I was young, before I even left, so I got love from everybody, and I know everybody. So for me to be coming back home 25 years later, 7 years later, and all the niggas that see me coming up as a kid when I was a roadie for Razzcast and running around LA streets with a strap popping, East Coast and all on the Shaw up and down, I was popping. I was outside active. That's how I know all these people. So I want you to know.
I understand.
Look, I want you to know as a brother that personally, it ain't got nothing to do with them 6 souls. It ain't got nothing to do with Eugene. And y'all are creating that narrative. Okay? No, I'm telling you flat out as a nigga that I'll be talking about.
Okay, Blue. So I listen to you, right? Just listen to me, right? When you told the nigga about your cousin Heavy is doing business with Big U and fucking Big U and he's with the business. Nigga,
it's all the truth. Hey, the truth can't never be considered disrespect,
okay, but listen. Okay, but listen. Now you got a nigga that just does for $2,000 Blue.
But I don't know nothing about that though, so you can't even talk to me about that. How you gonna talk to me about some stuff I don't know about? If you tell me after the fact, then I can make a decision on, damn, nigga, that's still cuz didn't even tell me that. I didn't know none of that. I don't know none of that stuff. I'm not in that internet shit with y'all. I don't even know that. First of all, bro, I ain't talking to my cousin, nigga, in like 23 years. First of all, he been in prison for 25 years, bro. Nigga did 21 bank robberies, nigga, in 9 days. He's in affairs forever. All right? He's like a legend in my family at this point. His brother Pistol's still on the street in Atlanta. It's my cousin. Okay. So that's what it all was. This was just me talking to my cousin. I'm coming back to LA. Pistol finna fly out here. My daddy here. My daddy was married to their first cousin. So I grew up in this household. So that's what's going on with the Heavy nigga. But I didn't even know Heavy knew Big U, bro. Listen, I didn't even know Heavy knew Big U. I said I didn't even know Heavy knew Big U. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm oblivious to all this shit that's going on when I'm trying to tell y'all. And niggas is just pulling me in and shit like I got something to do with it. All because I said, bro, I just feel like niggas should just say everything. And that was my fault. I shouldn't have said that, obviously. And that's what I apologize for. I didn't apologize to everybody for trying to have too much love for everybody. That's my problem. That's my downfall. I love those niggas. I want to see everybody do right and get a bag like we was doing with BMF. We had a bunch of niggas that didn't see eye to eye, but they all ran through and got that bag. And that's all.
So what about Wax? Put him on the line and y'all talk like me.
I mean, we did that last night. I'd rather wait.
No,
let's wait a couple days, bro. Because I'm still like a little in my feelings about it and shit. I'm getting all these phone calls. But I ain't even listen to y'all stuff, bro. Hey, listen, I ain't even listen. I ain't listen to one thing that went up. Everybody just calling me saying it's up. But I ain't listening because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what y'all was saying. I don't want to hear the narrative.
It starts with Wax. So at the end of the day, let's call him.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. You gonna make me anyway. Come on, nigga. Go ahead, bro.
No,
you gonna make me anyway. Hey, Luz, you gonna make me anyway. So just make it happen. And still though, for real, even you, my nigga. Hold on, even you.
Right.
You heard what I said?
Yeah, what you say?
What I was saying.
Luz.
What's up?
I got Luz on the phone.
I got Big U guy. That's Big U's man. Big U's a Big U guy. So Big U snake his ass. We gonna see if he learns something. That nigga gonna use you to get the big leash. Watch what he do. I don't know how. He don't know me. He can't call me. He can't talk to me. Ain't nobody gonna use me, bro. I'll be hating how nigga be talking to me. How nigga gonna use me? How does that happen? How does that even happen? Let me tell you how this happens. This your problem. Right, you know how you say you don't know him? I'm talking to a nigga that does. Okay, I get it. Right? So when you talking to a nigga that does, right? That dude know all about you and everything. And I'm sure he do it. And if he wanted to reach to you, he could have been reached to you any type of respect or any type of. He chose not to. But now he's down on his knuckles and his knees, right? So anything anybody got going on, right? Now he's willing to hear and be a part of it because he ain't got nothing else going on. And I'm telling you right now, that nigga be right here with you one way, and then he be over there telling him another thing, and over here, and I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you letting this meat stew cloud your thought and got you in a space that you shouldn't be in because now, instead of you strengthening your strength, now you flatline with shit that's going to take away from your strength. Hold on one second. Wait. Hold on 1 second. I gotta give my sister my white clothes so she can put them in this washer. Give me 1 second. Y'all know I never stop talking on this phone. I know. Man, that nigga know what's going on. So you gotta touch the bottom.
That nigga blue.
Hold on, bro. I gotta finish this call, bro. It's really important. I know, just hold on, bro. Let me finish the call. So, and I'll get right back with you. All right, fellas, go ahead.
So now what you doing is positioning yourself with something that really, for the last whatever years, ain't gave a fuck about reaching out, ain't gave a fuck about politics, ain't gave a fuck about speaking up, none of that shit. But now, with that there, that's gonna take away from the shit that's been part of your strength. Right? So I'm saying,
I was never looked at it like that, though.
When you go to telling me, yo, my cousin Heavy and Big U and yo Wack, y'all.
No, I didn't say Big U or nothing.
Yes,
I said my cousin Heavy had hard on it. Once Dino sent me,
you don't remember telling me y'all done already went too hard on the nigga, man. Y'all just need to stop. You remember
that was just me saying that, bro. I said y'all niggas what? That was just me, bro. That ain't
you stop on me, shit. You stop.
And that's exactly why I told Dino this morning I was wrong. But I'm wrong. Because that's when it makes perfect sense to me. Because a nigga can't tell me to stop on Big Me. So when you say that,
you telling the nigga to stop.
Listen. When you say that, I gotta shut up and I gotta apologize.
I ain't never had zero.
I didn't look at it like that, though, Wack.
Look, I never had zero to do like that with BMF until I said I'm defending you. Zero. Now, I don't give a fuck who they is. Right? They talk sometimes. They ain't gonna come say it to me. Right? Oh, you this, you fuck with that nigga, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga. Everybody catch that. So my stance is that, and you know that's an issue. Shit.
I know what's the issue.
You know it's an issue with dude. A serious issue.
Are you talking about what?
You know that's the issue.
Yeah, I did. That's why I said, man, I wish niggas would just leave all that shit alone, and I was wrong. Oh, it wasn't them telling me to say that. That was me coming out my heart, my nigga. That's me coming out my heart. That ain't them niggas sending me to do nothing, saying nothing, nigga. It's me, myself, and I talking to you. That's why I told you.
Yeah, but then when you start saying
to you and talk to you, I wanted to have a real conversation so I could learn.
But then when you start saying, yo, Wack, these niggas, this nigga could really make something shake. Like, bro, hold up, my nigga.
I mean, but you taking this shit out of context, bro.
No, that means one thing, huh?
And he is, bro. You told me that the truth can never be.
What that mean, well, let's make it shake then. Everybody got money and soldiers and guns, bro.
You were just like, who the fuck is this Heavy nigga, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you, I say, listen, my nigga, Heavy is from neighborhood 111. Nigga doing 20
No, we know where he's from.
He's a shaker. I say, they make that shit shake. But it wasn't a point you, bro.
That nigga is on a prison yard in a wheelchair. $500 a hair rod. You get him stabbed in the face.
Mean what you want them to mean, Wack, and I don't mean that they mean that just because you want them to mean that.
So you got a nigga that attacked us, right?
But I didn't know that. But hold on. I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that beforehand. You told me all that.
You should have known. That's your relative. He should have liked you, right?
I'm not in that internet shit with y'all.
So why didn't he tell you?
If that's ask him that. You can't ask me that. I don't know why he didn't tell me. All he did when I was in the day, it was he didn't go quiet until he exposed you where he was at. Where y'all is, bro. I didn't know that he even fuck with you like that. None of that. I wouldn't even.
He was working foremost.
I would never brought you up in the conversation if I knew all that shit. Wack. I said, yeah,
he didn't tell you he was working for the nigga you
do. You always talk over me, my nigga. I can't never fucking get a word out with you, bro. You don't want to hear me. If you don't want to hear me, then we don't got to talk at all.
You talking like I won't break your motherfucker. You talking real crazy to me, bro. Like nigga, it's me, nigga. What are you talking about?
I love you, bro, but you don't never let me talk. I don't give a fuck about all that breaking shit you talking about. You niggas came running to me in Atlanta for protection. Stop playing with me.
I ain't never ran to you on Palm. I ain't never ran to you.
All right,
bro. Dead on.
All right, bro.
Nigga, I'm going to set you. Hold on, bro. Hold on, wait, hold on. Nigga, I had 30 niggas pull up. My niggas. I had 30 niggas. Now, whatever you and Gang did, I had my sex money murder, nigga. I had special. I ain't never go blue. I have never in life called you for no protection, bro.
Good in that city.
You said I called you? Hold on. You said I called you?
Are you saying I called you? Last night anyway. I was outside all night with the car. Are you saying I called you? Ain't nobody pushing no line on me. Yes or no? The coast is all night. Are you saying I called you? I know. I'm from East Coast. Answer the question. You say I called you in Atlanta, nigga? I would never call you. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, I call special, my nigga Block for sex buddy murder, and my other 4 niggas from Chicago, and we got 30 deep on my end. Whatever Dave did, he did, nigga. I ain't never called you in life about no stress, nigga, ever. What's wrong with you, nigga? You don't do what I do. You soft, nigga.
He just hung up.
I bet he did. Lying, nigga. Fucking you. Don't nobody call Blue the bitch for fucking stress. We call you for rental cars. The fuck? What? Now, whatever Dane called you about, whatever he called you about. I know who I called and got 30, 40 deep. I call them niggas right now.
Yeah, but we know special and all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga,
you don't have to. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, there ain't nobody calling no Blue the bitch nigga by no motherfucking. That nigga called me yesterday talking about, yeah, but you know, niggas make it shake. Make it shake. Nigga, what you think you talking to? That nigga is rolling around a wheelchair yard, bro.
And the thing is, the nigga shouldn't be putting his nose in it, but he said that he was right. I mean, he was wrong about that.
Nigga, fuck out of here. Like, come on, bro. I could get niggas on the phone right now when we was in Lid when I done told Blue, bro, I will break your motherfucking jaw, bro. Watch your mouth. I get niggas on the phone who done watched it. Yeah, but that's why I took like, Blue, you ain't nothing like, bro, Blue. Come on, bro. Like, you is not that, bro. You like a $140 sickly, bro. Chill out, my nigga. You not gonna do none of that.
We know that. That's why.
Yeah, you heard what I told him. Like,
he's internet. He's on BMF because he's probably close to Meech, and he know Meech is not like that. So he probably put a couple of niggas together because of the money situation.
He was doing the music over there, bro. He was them niggas like, we give you the money, create the label. We want to be, everybody want to be in, you know, that loose. You know what I'm saying? No, you was doing the music. You wasn't doing all that other shit. You going out with 100 niggas. Any nigga, 5 niggas could go out with 100 niggas and be the man throwing money. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna fuck with the niggas. They with 100 niggas.
Come on, we know. So this is the conversation where but you could tell he's still back in BMF days. He haven't matured. He don't really understand. So
BMF is the big brand, bro. I told that nigga, bro, you can say what you want to say. When a nigga say BMF, first thing they think is Big Meech. Fuck what you brought, fuck what you taught him, fuck what you, fuck all of that, nigga. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. Now you coming out here talking about you got 11 Crips together and you putting together a table to block Big Meech, so he can't even go to the West Boulevard to come out here to LA and move around. Bro, what is you talking about? And you running around here with a safety valve. The folks had to call me and correct me like, why he got a safety valve, baby, one of them.
Yeah, but you know, he just a no good nigga that just got caught up in it. You was protecting him for years about this shit. Now he feels like
Bitch, you ain't one time reached out to that nigga about nothing. And Blue done been home about 10 years. Not one time, and Big, you ever reached out to that nigga to look out, yo, what's up, homie, what's happening, nothing. Nigga, when he go to Miami, nothing. Nigga, you just been fucked off your fucking script, nigga, behind a nigga that's just trying to use you for opportunity because he ain't got nothing going on. And he know it played himself. He know it.
But you didn't hear him before on the other line. He was like, man, I need Wack like now. It's like, I really need him. I need him like that. I need him to like save my life right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying before we clicked in. So, but at the end of the day, it's like,
you know that they did the BMF shit? Loose, look, they did the BMF shit and never mentioned Blue davinci, and nobody never made mention of it. they wrote that nigga out the whole shit.
And that's what he don't get. So he's trying to say the only person I know about it, the Bitch Tammy and Big Meat.
Yeah, they wrote that nigga out the whole shit, bro. They ain't even mention that nigga in the whole, all the shit Biggie them did. They wrote him out the whole shit. A nigga talking about, nigga, we called you. But I ain't called you. I ain't never in life called you about nothing, nigga. I know every nigga I called before I got there. We got 30, 40 deep. They came with everything, niggas mean that we move now. Whatever game called you about, he called you about it. I ain't see you pull up with nobody, nothing and nobody. You came by yourself.
Yeah, so, you let a nigga to tell you his own side of the story. You get what I'm saying?
That nigga lied to himself. Y'all be telling, bro, who called you? I ain't never, ever. If a nigga go to call him Blue davinci for some shrimp, then nigga, he fucked up. We need to just go and go to church.
Yes, sir.
A gay church at that, nigga.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So the nigga is lost in time. He don't know. This nigga is back in 2002. The nigga is literally telling niggas that I don't know what's going on. I came on here. I've been going for 25 years. I'm like, okay, it makes sense now. Oh. You can't do no harm with that nigga. The nigga is slow as fuck. So, you know, the other states are slower than California. He on that time of day.
That's crazy.
You got those things, everybody.
You see when he said it.
Huh?
You see when he said it. Nigga, as soon as he said it, I said, what? Who called you, nigga? Yo,
yeah, he knows that he's just basically saying that Game called him and all that.
That's cool. Him and Game. But him and Game went to elementary school together. I don't think Game called him for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Game called me, nigga. I was in LA. He said, whack, this going on. I need you to let him. You know the plan, get his squad up. So whatever the fuck he ate, you know, I don't know what the fuck. JoJo Capone played a part. My nigga Black, Sex, Money, Murder, and Special. So with that squad, I got about 30, 40 deep. And we moved around. I don't know. Whoever he brought with him, I didn't see them niggas. Maybe they was nice and humble.
Yeah, but you have to understand that a nigga, he's lost. And he's really begging, he's lost. There's no point to even, this nigga made me feel bad, and I run content on the nigga, and I'ma still run content. But this nigga don't even know better. This nigga, this nigga talking about, I haven't been back here in like 25 years. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, that, you know what? That is some crazy shit.
Yeah. You snapping on the nigga, but this nigga is really from Miami now, or whatever he's from. This nigga's not from California no more. He's been gone. He's lost.
He been between
Atlanta
and Miami. That's where he been, between Atlanta and Miami. Wait, when Luce Cannon never brought that back, that my right hand came to him with that, at that point I knew he was a snake and I started lining him. I've been lining him nigga for 8 months. It's all in the poker
Would you
face.
admit that there's probably an agent that's in the Hunter side?
A bunch of them.
No, undercover, like FBI.
It's that trans one. The trans one.
ATF.
And the goo? Sure.
Okay. So okay.
So everything you say, you're saying it as if the feds might be listening.
What's off?
There's a fine line between strategy and straight up sabotage, and what you're about to hear, in my opinion, crosses that line entirely. Now, if you've been keeping up with the chaos surrounding Whack 100, Loose Cannon, and Big U, this story won't exactly shock you, but it is disturbing, because we now have actual audio of Whack 100 himself laying out his cold-blooded, premeditated plan to psychologically bait Loose Cannon into his own RICO indictment, all over his old grudge with Big U. And trust me, once you hear how deep this goes, once you see the pattern, it's going to make you question just how far Whack 100 is willing to go to eliminate his enemies. It's not strategy and it's not manipulation. It's betrayal and a dangerous use of influence inside hip-hop media. Let's talk about it.
Talk about with these niggas. They stone-faced niggas. They don't say nothing. They looking at you. They're none of that. But Cuban Rob does music. Cuban, listen. Get in his DM. Tell me you want to holler at him. Send me your number. All right, Wacky, send me a number. Okay, cool. Wait 3 days. I want to know if he's going to tell me this. 3 days go by, he don't tell me this. Call him, you tell him you're a little upset because Wack don't help you with your music. You've been around me forever. You feel like this, that. You want to fuck with him, but let's keep it low. And then when your shit get up and blazing, you going to spin off of me and you going to ride with him. Boom. He tells him this. I'll wait. When Loose Cannon never brought that back, that my right hand came to him with that, at that point, I knew he was a snake and I started lining him. I've been lining this nigga for 8 months. It's all in the poker face.
Hello. Hey, talk that shit, big bro. That shit.
So don't blame me. You blame Slim. You forced